This section is the Source API for the SeaTunnel Connector V2 version. The API for the current V2 version, it mainly draws lessons from the design concept of Flink. For the source side, there are some core classes. The first is SeaTunnel Source. This is a base class for the source plugin. All sync connectors must implement this interface. Then there is Source Split Enumerator. This class is the data slice enumerator. When reading concurrently, with this enumerator, tasks can be split. This effect of parallel reading is realized. Then source split is used to save sliced information. So, for example, Kafka, we can use this partition and topic information, split the whole data set we want to read into multiple subtasks. Then implement this parallel reading. And then the source reader eater, is mainly used to receive this kind of source fleet assigned.is the data partition and then do this. Pertinently carry out this reading of this part of data. It's actually this that is an interface that actually reads. Then boundedness it is mainly used to mark whether the data is bounded or unbounded. And then when this job is executed, distinguish between stream jobs and batch jobs. Then the figure on the right is fuzz, process that is equivalent to a whole of these core classes. So in this case of concurrent reading, first of all, we need an enumerator, then in the enumerator to achieve task splitting. Then split the task. Data assigned to the appropriate source reader. Because source reader it is possible to have multiple tasks. After the reader receives the slicing information, you can then read the external data source. At the same time, to support breakpoint continuation and semantics, therefore, we must save and restore this state in this slicer reader. For example, in this simulator, we use checkpoint and this checkpoint mechanism to save the current enumerator state in failed recovery. And then, in every reader at the same time, we're also going to go through this checkpoint state and checkpoint mechanism to save the consumption status and failure recovery of the current reader guaranteed to get from this failed place, then continue to read the data through the site.